Hey guys, welcome back to the Blues Lesson Series. In this video, we're going to talk about the minor pentatonic scale and get a little bit of background on it to understand how it is derived from its parent scale. So we'll talk about a little bit of theory, but this is important information to understand because when you're improvising, you need to understand what chords you're playing over, and you also need to understand how the notes that you're using interact with each of those chords, and then you're better able to understand how to create phrases, licks, riffs, and why things sound the way that they sound. So it's kind of bridging the intellectual with the creative side, and I don't think we necessarily want to get too bogged down in the intellectual stuff, but it's good to know that information. It answers a lot of questions that we'll certainly get curious about as we're working on improv or anything else with guitar. So very helpful stuff. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to play an A major scale, and then we're going to show how the A minor scale gets derived from that, and then how the A minor pentatonic scale gets derived from the minor scale. The reason we're starting with major is because everything is always compared to or related to the major scale as the parent scale, and specifically in terms of scale degree numbers. So if you think about like singing a scale, do, re, mi, fa, so, you can also sing that with the scale degree numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. Sorry, I was singing there. I'm not a vocalist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 refers to the major scale. And then when we have altered pitches, there will be a flat or a sharp symbol next to those numbers. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I'm going to play an A major scale here. This is going to be A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's frets 5, 7, and 9 on string 6, frets 5, 7, and 9 on string 5, and then frets 6 and 7 on string 4. So, to go from major to minor, we have to lower 3 specific pitches by a half step, or flat them, lower them by 1 fret. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the major scale. To get to the natural minor scale, we're going to lower the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th scale degrees by 1 half step. So let's go ahead and identify those pitches. So here's 1, 2, 3. So there, fret 9, we're going to lower that by a half step. And then we have 4, 5, 6, we're going to lower that by a half step. And then here's 7 at the 6th fret on string 4, we're going to lower that by a half step. So what we get is the A natural minor scale, which is 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 8. Let me play those 2 scales back to back just to hear those sounds. This is major. And A minor. So from there, it's pretty easy. What we're talking about here now with the minor pentatonic scale that we're about to play is box 1, right? This is always thought of as box 1 because we're starting on the root right here on string 6. So out of that natural minor scale, to get a pentatonic scale, penta meaning 5, we're going to extract 2 notes from the 7-note scale. So the 2 notes that you take out are the 2nd scale degree, which is on the string 6 fret 7, and the 6th scale degree, or the flatted 6, which is on fret 8 of string 5. So A natural minor, and it's good to sing that to yourself, or at the least say those scale degree numbers out, so you know you're just gonna think about this more in depth and just understand it on a higher level if you're doing that stuff. So A natural minor, and then we extract the second scale degree and the sixth scale degree, the second and the flatted sixth. So then we get 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, and then we're back at the root. So instead of that sound, we get to go ahead and introduce box 1, we'll go ahead and take that across from string 6 to fret 1. So this is a very friendly pattern, and we're going to stay in 5th position here. I'm just going to call out the finger numbers. Finger 1 is going to be for the 5th fret, finger 2 for the 6th fret, finger 3 for the 7th fret, and finger 4 for the 8th fret. So starting on string 6, this is going to be finger 1 and finger 4, then finger 1 and 3, finger 1 and 3, finger 1 and 3, 1 4, and 1 4, 4 1, 4 1, 3 1, 3 1, 3 1, 4 1. Just repeating the notes that we already played through one octave of the minor pentatonic scale. So here we have, we'll do it as scale degrees, and then we'll do it as the notes. So here we have 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3. And then with the notes specifically, A, C, D, E, G, A. And then it just repeats. A, C, D, E, G, A. And then we have a C up top there. So we'll be exploring the scale a lot and going through all the boxes, adding the blues notes. But if you don't have a handle on that information, it's good to at least start thinking about it. It will definitely come in handy when you're, no matter what you're working on, and that'll also help you with note recognition if you're not, if you don't know how to read music, or you're not familiar with how to find pitches. Anything that you do with that will help out, even if that feels very foreign, calling those notes out because you're not sure where the pitches are located. That's at least a jumping off point, and then you'll have something to relate other notes on the fretboard to. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions about that, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.